Well now, you must be the new fire fairy. Good, it's a pleasure to meet you. Tell me, how much do you know about our path? Well, no, it's no trouble at all. I'll show you the ropes, as they say. My name is Annabelle, and I'll be the one who guides you during your first few weeks on the job. But today, to start with, I'll just walk you through what you can expect and some of the basic duties you'll be expected to perform in your new path. Now tell me, are you excited about being a fire fairy? After all, it is one of the most passionate and rewarding careers a fairy could hope for. Oh, good. Well, as you know, fire can be a very destructive force. But as the saying goes, out of the ashes comes rebirth. So, without us, well, the world couldn't rejuvenate itself. It couldn't experience the true beauty of growth and revitalization. Now, there are other things that fire is good for as well, of course. For instance, one of your primary job duties will be to tend to the eternal flame that governs all life. It's what makes human beings fall in love. It's what makes them excited to be alive. It's what fuels their adventure. It's what gives them determination, dedication, and the fervor that they need to go out and seize every opportunity that life presents them. And there are some who don't necessarily care for humans, and they would like nothing more than to see that eternal flame snuffed right out. And that is why we guard it with our lives. With every breath, a fire fairy will protect that flame. As such, you will probably need to undergo a fair amount of combat and defense training, and we have the best instructors. Another interesting job that you may want to choose, because you can specialize in a certain niche, is tending to the creative spark. Now, some think that muses are the ones who make artists and writers and sculptors, painters come up with their ideas, but it's really us. Well, indirectly, of course. You see, in each human soul, there is a spark. And this spark, depending upon its brightness, will allow them to achieve remarkable and beautiful things. It's up to us to ensure that this spark, well, is appropriate for the undertaking. and may just have a dim spark, but they lead a life that doesn't need a great deal of creativity. But there are others, the Van Goghs and Rembrandts, the Chopins and Bachs. They are the people who need a bright, glowing ember in their soul, and we are the ones who put it there. We blow into the flame to make it burn brighter. And this is the gift we give to them. It's a rare gift indeed, a truly breathtaking one. I did this for many years, but it was very demanding. Artists can be demanding. Creative types can be quite stubborn. But it was rewarding in many ways. I highly recommend it for the most dedicated fire fairies. Now we're also in charge of the volcanoes, of course, making sure their supplies of molten lava are well tended and that they remain under control. Of course, sometimes they do have to spout off. But we make sure that it's controlled and it happens in good time. We won't have another Pompeii incident on our hand anytime soon. That fairy was removed from her job duties. In fact, now she makes matches in our factory. There's nothing wrong with choosing that particular profession, mind you. It's just a little bit tedious, not as exciting and daring as some of our other jobs that we offer in this path. Now let's see, what else to tell you about? Oh, you will be offered a suit, a uniform of sorts. It is flame retardant, and it will protect you if you ever need to get too close to a flame or hot substance of any sort, such as lava or embers, or anything of that nature. And given that we are fire fairies, we get, well, in my opinion, the most adventurous means of transportation. Fire-breathing dragons. They're small, of course, miniatures, as we don't need full-size dragons. Unless, of course, there are a great deal of us going to one location and we'll take a dragon bus of sorts, but in day-to-day activities, you'll just need your miniature to get around, and we'll set you up with one of those, of course, and teach you how to take care of it, what to feed it, how to ride it, most importantly, safely, of course. We're daring, but not daredevils, dear. And, well, the job also comes with full medical benefits, both physical and mental, as the job can be a bit emotionally taxing and stressful at times, but it's well worth it. Now, we're also in charge of the home and the hearth. So, from time to time, you'll be called upon to visit maybe a private residence, ensure that everything is in working order and that things are being well cared for. You see, while fire might be a very dangerous element, it's also the element of creation. Without us, glass would not be made. Pottery would not glisten and shine, and a variety of other things would never have come into being. It is our privilege and responsibility to ensure that all of these things run very smoothly. Now, tell me, do you think that you're up for the job, dear? Do you think you can handle it? Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Now, I expect you to report for work tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yes. You'll be given a glass tree house that hangs just above the Fire Diamond mines. They look a bit like rubies, but do not be mistaken, they are fire diamonds forged from pure heat, lava, sand, everything mixing to form a beautiful and brilliant gem that we are sworn to protect. And when it comes time, your dragon will also eat these gemstones. It's their primary source of magic. So you'll be centrally located to make sure that he or she has adequate nourishment. So I'll let you get off to sleep then. You have treehouse number 352. It's in the north quadrant of the mines, and I'm sure you'll be very comfortable there. Well then I'll let you go, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Come fully dressed because we'll be working right away.